The one and only true Zamasu has been born, ladies and gentlemen. He has rise from the center of the earth, combining as one to bring one truly terrifying opponent. Can we just talk, like, throughout this entire episode, that's, like, all of this, we got to see, like, Black Goku just going in, just immediately bringing out all these techniques, loving it, like, Vegeta pounding him to the ground, like, blasting him. He's like, I know you ain't done. Come up. Get up here, like, no, I ain't done with you. And him pulling out these insane new techniques. Honestly, this is probably, like, one of the Dragon Ball villains that has some of the most, like, original techniques out of all of them. Because we've seen, like, you know, if you played Xenoverse 2, if you played, like, any of the other games, a lot of them are just, like, blast or beams or just happen to be, like, this guy, he's got, like, a laser sword, he's opening rifts, he can make a scythe, he can fuse, he can just do a normal Kamehameha, like he can do Naruto Shadow Clone Jutsus from the rift, like, he's absolutely insane. He has so many techniques to, like, annihilate these opponents with, like, it's just the insane power. It's ridiculous, like, how he's able to, like, do all this. Like, he's generally, like, grabbing, like, which was very interesting as he's placing, like, the beam katana inside of him and all that. It's just, like, he's loving it. He's just opening up dimensions and, like, this is insane. And, like, whilst that was happening, Trunks finally was able to, like, bring back, you know, the Matsuba jar, fix it up, a little bit of super glue, and it's so weird. And it's, like, the only bit I have to qualm about the episode is the fact that, like, literally he learned it so quickly. It's like, oh, this is going to be Goku scene, and there's like, no, we put Zamasu in the jar. And it was like, oh yeah, he's putting him in there. And he's like, oh, but quick, we'll learn it alongside with Mai there. It's like, taste the wrath of humanity. You can't beat it. And like, he almost had them. And even the fact that it's like Bulma, like, it was the funniest part where it was like, at the episode where she generally distracts the, like, Zamasu by flirting with the guy, saying, oh, how about, you know, maybe you got this, you know, we can rule the, you know, universe is like, you go, like, and I'm like, oh my god, Bulma's just doing this right now. And not pretty sure, but I'm pretty sure the only person that Zamasu loves, there are two people in the world that he loves. Himself, and technically himself as well in Goku's body. Those are the only two people in the entire world he loves, which are both him. The only, like, he's like, Bulma, the only one I love is me and me. Like, don't get that twisted here. And it's like, and like grabbing her by the neck, and literally PST like just comes out of Trunks as he sees that and tries to seal them. And it's like, everything went smooth according to plan. And then, oh my god, Bulma had to, like, not take the tag that actually seals it. And I'm like, everything was going so well, and then that happened. And I was like, oh, you just ruined it. Like, Zamasu, like, when he got out of that jar, he was really shaken up. And even Black's like, yo, what the fuck are you doing, Zamasu? He's like, yo, shut. We gotta do this. Like, generally get both the, like, the earrings together and combine and just become the one true Zamasu. And he's finally here. They are fucked, and if people saw that preview, you can see that he's got this halo thing, and definitely referring to this very powerful entity, and it's like, Goku, Vegeta, how are they going to, like, tap that? Now that he's got the immortality fused into him, mixed in with the same genes and the power level, and he's just going to keep getting stronger if you attack him, like, you do have to seal him, but to even still, like, contain such a creature like that, like, you're gonna need Vegito. You're gonna need your own, like combination here to do this. And I think this is where now we're gonna see Vegito come out with Super Saiyan Blue. Like, we need something like that. Either it's gonna be the Geo or Gogeta. One or the other has to come out there, like, with the fusion, because that's the only way they can actually deal with the opponent at that level now. Like, generally him, like, the only ones that even have, like, a slight tiny chance is, like, what, like, Trunks, and, like, I doubt even he has a chance to go to combination is, like, what, Trunks, Vegeta, and Goku, and I think they have to combine now. It's just Vegeta and Goku have to combine. It's the only way now, like, to even be, because he's just on that insane of the power level now. And he was opening up rifts in, like, time. He was making clones. He was making swords and scythes, and it's like, his power level was absolutely insane. And, like, you're now just adding what the truly the biggest advantage of Zamasu was the immortality of him. It's like, now you got that into it. Only way to do it, seal him. Only way you can even, like, do that power in the first, like, you generally have to do it. So while Vegito's taking care of that, maybe they can get the tag. That's one way to stop him. or make a new one. I'm generally wondering what they're going to be doing about that. But I felt like for a little bit there was like some comedy bits that felt really jarring as we were seeing like this really serious dark stuff. But I do have to admit that like Bulma scene was just on point. It was hilarious, and I absolutely loved that. I was like genuinely laughing my ass off as she was like doing some old school like Dragon Ball like to like Roshi, like, how you want to give me a Dragon Ball and you show me panties, or it kind of reminded me. It's like that's why a lot of people love Bulma to this day, like what her character is. And it made a funny ass episode, but then a lot of terrifying scenes, and it was a fantastic episode, and I cannot wait for more. Definitely going to give this episode of Dragon Ball Super, definitely I'm going to give it like an 8.5 to a 9 out of 10. It was fantastic. Literally the only nitpick is I was like, okay, the comedy was a little bit jarring at some points when it went to like seriousness like that, and yeah, the off models sometimes. Like this was definitely one of the few episodes I noticed where I was like, this is the smallest amount I've seen the characters look very off model, and they're definitely like getting it really on point, and I'm enjoying that. But let me know what you guys think in the comment section down below about this episode. It is insane. It's all for me. I've been your host with the most, Savagezweipanda, and I'll see you beautiful bastards though next time.